Welcome back. Grandma, would you get the fuck out of here? Oh my gosh. Dude. Can you leave? Go. I love you. Can you say it back? I love you. Scram. Welcome back to the welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Sean, I think. Dude, I see you. Yeah, we're back. We're back and better than ever. And I don't wear glasses, so this will probably screw up my vision eventually. And this is the only time I will be doing this. But, you know, family members are important. They are. You know, they'll be there when you need them the least. And they won't be there when you need them the most. But just remember, they're always there because they're family, you know. And some of y'all might tell me that I'm wrong. But I don't care because my back hurts and I'm tired of dealing with it. I honestly, I don't know. Maybe if I go anywhere or if I overdose on pain medications because I'm hurting so much and I take a lot of pain medications. Anyways, or if I go somewhere and a plane crashes, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be okay with it. I really don't. Sometimes you gotta step back and think if you're okay with going out now. If you've done everything you can to make sure the world is a better place, or you made someone's life better. And I heard something pretty inspiring actually that really stuck with me. I was eating pancakes and now my hands are sticky from syrup. And sometimes life is like a box of pancakes. You you never know what you're gonna get. And I don't know what that was from. But I heard life isn't supposed to be easy. Life isn't supposed to be happiness. Life is supposed to be experience of times of pain, check, physical pain, emotional pain, check. I don't get to play any sports anymore. um, Hard times, good times. You go to jail because Someone said they were 18. You met with them. They were 13. And you screwed up. You did it. Personally, I wouldn't make that mistake. That is a silly mistake to make. But some people do. Some people make it, unfortunately, and, we'll use this one. This was given to me by a good friend. It was actually left here, but they said I could use it. And I love them for that. I really do. Yeah, times are going to be hard. Times are going to be tough, and times are going to be difficult. Notice how I didn't say happy in there. Because the happiness comes last, For me, I'd rather other people be happy in the same presence as me rather than me. And that's true. I speak that to be true. I do. Someone else had my injury and I had a perfect back, I'd give him my back. I'd give him my spine. I'd say, here you go. Here's my spine. I'll donate this to you. So, I love helping. I do, and that's a quality I will never say that's bad. I will never say I'll never say I regret it. I'll never say, wow, I wish I didn't do that for that person. And I also won't do it to look for thanks. That's a huge misconception that people do. Here's money. Yeah. Get my wallet out. Dude, I see you're struggling. Here's $20. And they'll wait around. After the person takes the $20, they'll wait around and be like, I'm all ears, buddy. What was that? Huh? And, I didn't say anything. I'm just going to go ahead and get the food that I needed for a couple months, to survive with this $20. I didn't say anything, and they'll still be waiting there. Did you say thank you? And it's not the right way to do things. It's not. You don't do it for thank you. That's an ego. Oh, that's an ego. Perseverance or whatever they call it. We're not going to go down that alley again this episode because I've proven to have I think I'm 2-0 on the word alphabet here, or the word Russian roulette. I get them wrong sometimes. I try to dial them into sentences and sophisticated words. I got that one right. Tends to be troubling. And it might be the glasses, honestly, because, I could be hitting home runs here. I have glasses on, and quite frankly, I feel just a little bit smarter. Let's deport all the Mexicans, and I don't think Donald Trump wears glasses, actually, so I don't know where that came from. Yeah, dude, I love everyone. I really do. I love everyone. I want everyone to have a good time. I want everyone to have a good laugh, to die peacefully. Not that was that, I probably shouldn't have paused between die and peacefully. I should have said, I want everyone to die peacefully when their time comes, of course. Yeah, dude, any, oh, let me help you out here. You've been in the hospital for 3 months. You expected to die 3 months ago. I'll see what I can do, And I'm not saying, and that's not, if someone asks, bro, it's not murder, dog, if they're old or if they're, I understand both ways, though. I do. I understand the suffering of the human, the individual, during the time of AD, almost death, or, ED, not erectile dysfunction. Estimated death. That's what that stands for. That would be weird if you're thinking sexual terms for someone that's on their deathbed. Yeah, my eyes can adjust pretty well so far. Yeah, we're about 11 minutes in. My back hurts like crazy. Yeah, no, but of course, you know, I understand both sides. I do. I understand. Hey, there could be a miracle. Jesus works in different ways. You might want him to pull through. Gosh, damn it! I always, um, it's because y'all kind of led me into the whole sexual scheme of things. You know what I mean? So we'll go ahead and stop talking about the dead and sex and stuff. At the same time, we're not going to stop it all together. But makes me want to cry. It does. Currently, I'm doing nothing. So fuck you. No, not really. I love you. But, I'm watching the Smile movie. I've seen it before. It's good. I'm watching it alone, so it's nothing to think about. Honestly, it's probably you don't think about stuff too hard. Just watch it alone. Do it. I got plenty of security with me here, so I'm not really scared of people that smile. What I used to be scared of is being alone. Until I figured out that being alone is not so bad. It's not. I grew up doing special ed classes and stuff because of ADHD. And that's true. Dyslexia too. I can't spell that well. Big words, I can spell like on. Got you there. You thought I couldn't. Um, yeah. Pretty, this is all I do, honestly. Till they fix my back, this is me. And I always talk to myself and stuff, and I'm not a schizophrenic or anything. And I don't think that anyone talks to themselves as schizophrenic. That's just a label, honestly. That's just a label. People that talk to themselves. I've always done it, so why not do it to someone that might have the same ideas or thoughts, day to day. Keep going to work, dude, because it gives you purpose, dude. You're like, I don't like this job. I'd rather go party or da 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 da. I've never been a big partier, anyways. I've just been big into sports, activities, physically, activities that are physically demanding. But obviously, we had to stop, and it gives me time to think now instead of distracting myself with, yeah. And if you're going through, if you lost someone that you loved or liked, get Chardonnay. Chardonnay can write the best love letters to get your we're gonna have to do that again. All right, let me think of the word. It's for Uh, it's someone that you love and uh, your not your loved one. That's just obviously that's fucking simple. Um, ah, dude, we're not gonna sit here and do this all fucking day. Let's go. Um, hmm, we're just gonna do it honestly. Yeah. If you're struggling because you lost someone that you loved or cared about, Chardonnay is the writing utensil for you. And then we're gonna cut. Hi, my name's Sean, and Chardonnay helped me write a love note to my loved individual. And now we're back together and happier than ever. We argue 3 times an hour. I'm doing great. Yeah, and that was another interview, or resume, or it was a resume for a commercial. So sponsorships and stuff, I can get ready for that, and you know, just get accustomed to it. Yeah, but family members too. I I love family members, but I also learned to love myself. Um, Pretty recently, for maybe it's been a month, honestly, since the initial. I guess I've been single for a month, maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I'll give it 3 weeks. But it's been okay. It's been better, but it's been okay. Matter of fact, I love myself so much that I did. Um, just love myself, honestly. Thank you. Awkward. Yeah, but I wanted to share this prized picture, this family portrait that we do hold in our family house, which is just a house. It's my uncle, um, Echo. Yeah, his name's Dynamic, or whatever. Um, but anyways, this is a portrait of my uncle, Echo. We call him Echo the Gecko. Yeah, but it's beautiful. I trying to figure out where to put it in the vicinity of living, and just kind of ride it to where I was making sure my thing is charging, because it's on low battery, and I was like, that would suck if it died, and I just cut this um, video short. But it's not, dude. It's dude. I'll look at my watch a lot. You know, I don't have it on me. It's up there charging. Um, One thing that has been hard being alone is, my mind will screw with me, and oh, I got a notification. I'm not even wearing my watch, honestly, so I don't. It's weird. It's so weird. Wow. I guess that's manifestation, is what you believe in something so much that it's not impossible. Holy crap. So instead of getting mad and, because there's people that do it, uh, I guess what is the term now? You unalive your uh, um, spouse or whatever. Um, if you just believe, oh my gosh, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Maybe it'll feel like you did it. And then you'll realize, no, I shouldn't have done that. And instead of spending your time alone, truly alone, in prison, I mean, you get a second chance. You get a second chance at life. And that was just one example. That is probably a terrible example, unless one of y'all is actually thinking to do that. That's not something that I would recommend to do. Well, I mean, if you're thinking about, just manifest it so you don't do it, and then you realize how bad. My technique is predicting. Um, I could be a fucking psychic, honestly. I really could. I predict things like, oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, I know a guy messaged you, and that's not, when I say it, I mean it. And, when you get to know someone so well, you catch them. You don't even have to look at their phone. You're just like, oh shit, who's texting you? Who you texting, man? Boom, You're on target. That person, yeah, is for my instance, yeah, no, is definitely sneaking around, being crazy, and you know that's okay. I think the side eye is probably the second greatest invention, because it lets you know, whoa, you're not really a pedophile, are you? Or whatever you think when you side eye someone. You're like, oh, I don't believe you. You don't eat salads. You're from San Antonio, and notoriously, there's bigger people in San Antonio. A lot of people like to say females, and that's just an observation. That's not disrespect, and that's fact. True. If it's true, hey, there's more bigger women in San Antonio than there are in other places. But and I've been told I like bigger women, and I've been told it, so I don't discriminate at all. I really don't. I kind of really relaying the news here. That's all I'm doing. I'm not causing anyone any emotional harm or anything. But you can sign up for eHarmony. eHarmony is a sponsor of the channel, and eHarmony will help you. See, that's where I have to quit, because I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what eHarmony does. I really don't. It might be a dating site or a Spanish-speaking website or one or the other. Could be for old Hispanic people to date, honestly. I mean, who knows? It could be best of both worlds. Really could. Well, keep these on for a couple more seconds. We'll end it off there, man, because I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. If I was in Ireland, I probably wouldn't be hurting as bad because they have a lot of pubs around and beers and stuff. And I may have one tonight on my own. Just so I can feel better about myself. And probably watch some Brave so I can really endure that I'm in Ireland. It's like, chipper. Hand me another pint. Hand me another pint. I'm going bear hunting, or I'm going down the road to fight another dude. Yeah, I'll pick up the tab. No, no, it's on me. It's on the house. And that was kind of, if I do it for too long, I, yeah. Well, what? I don't know. If I was hurting and I was in Ireland, oh, I'm hurting. I think I need to, uh, I think I need to go down to the pub so I'm stop hurting so much, but not do anything crazy so I don't hurt more the next day. Just have a few drinks with a couple lads, and that turned into what they don't say lads in Ireland. A couple of redheads, a couple of Irish women. I've heard they don't have a lot of women in Ireland. Don't know why, but I hope so because one day I'll come visit and I'll act like I'm from the town, camo hoodie and all. No, I'd have to wear like striped skirt and probably carry a bagpipe on my. That's so cliche, dude. They probably say the same thing about Texas, so who cares? Oh, dude. Oh, there are riding horses or buggers. I think they call them buggers in Ireland, horses. Oh, they're spurring up and riding the buggers around town. They don't even have cars out there. Well, y'all don't either because, everyone drinks and drinking and driving's not safe. So everyone walks there. So they have like, I've heard in Ireland it's pub, CVS, pub, ATM, bank, pub, Publand, and that's like pub Ireland. Oh, pub Ireland. Oh, you ever been to the new Publand? Oh, I don't know. They came out with a new craft beer. Do they even say beer? Or do they say uh, dirty seawater? Oh, that dirty seawater is really good. They brew it themselves. They do it. Everyone does it. Well, that's all the advice I have for y'all today, honestly. Pick yourself up, smile more, and love y'all.